a senior citizen and you find yourself in debt, there may be help available for you. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Our topic today is seniors and finances. Here to discuss it with us is the Communications Manager of GreenPath, Andrew Johnson. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us today.
What exactly is GreenPath?
GreenPath is a nonprofit financial organization that really helps people with financial education. We offer counseling in areas such as housing, first-time home buyer, refinance, reverse mortgages for seniors 62 and over. We also provide counseling in areas of bankruptcy, if people are considering it, what they need to do. And also we offer programs related to repaying your credit card debt. If you have high interest rates, you're receiving collection calls, we would be there to help.
And where exactly are you located? Can folks just sort of stroll into one of your offices?
Sure, we're definitely national in scope. We have 60 offices across the United States. We are licensed nationally through the internet and phone to offer counseling, but we're located locally also. Our headquarters is in Farmington Hills, and we have 24 offices in the state of Michigan from Marquette to Monroe, where people can walk in or make an appointment if they want to see a counselor face-to-face to learn about budgeting, finances, even to read something as simple as a credit report.
And average client today, perhaps looking a little different than maybe they might have 5 or 10 years ago?
Oh, certainly. Our average debt management program client, who would be working on paying down their credit card debt, the average age is 47. They have an average debt really of almost $30,000 that they bring to us. They have almost $9,800 in medical debt, which has been a big increase over the last couple of years. They're making about $44,000 a year, and they're maintaining about 7 lines of unsecured debt, which could be credit cards, payday loans, stuff like that.
So actually a decent income that you would think somebody would be able to live on, but once you've gotten yourself in a position of having that amount of debt, it's really hard on your own to get out of it. I know you recently did a survey, mostly speaking in particular to senior citizens and their financial situation today, and how has that changed since the financial crisis that hit us a while ago? Well,
certainly, even though it cut across all demographics, seniors certainly have been hit the hardest when it came to the economic downturn. We did an assessment survey of 57,000 seniors ages 55 plus last year, and really came up with 3 big topics of the hardships that they were really talking about. The top one really was reduced income, which is a big thing. We all know with the economic downturn, a lot of retirement investment plans have been really hit hard. We've had instances of people who retired that had to come out of retirement to get a part-time job to really supplement their income. And we see that more and more than we really have in the past.
And so would that be something that you would recommend? Is that the first thing you'd say to somebody who came to you, hey, you need to increase your income, get a job, part-time job, you know, even if you did have dreams of, you know, fishing on the Bahamas in your retirement in the golden years?
Sure. I mean, that is certainly something we would almost look at first to say, well, because of your experience, your ability, and with the economy starting to turn around a little bit, we certainly would ask somebody if they would consider really taking on a part-time job, really to bridge that gap.
Other than that, because we all know the unemployment rate in Michigan is up there, it's difficult to find a job, especially if you're older and perhaps don't have the skill set that some of those folks out there are looking for. What would be the #1 recommendation, or what would you say folks should do if they are experiencing financial difficulties, perhaps getting those collection calls?
A big thing would be to call a nonprofit like a GreenPath. I mean, we are certified and members of the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, and the idea being that when they're in trouble and they receive those collection calls, and if their interest rates are really starting to skyrocket towards 30% and they're only paying off the interest month to month, they have to reach out to a group like GreenPath that can help them get a budget, that can work more to get things really done and get them back on track.
All right, great advice. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
For more information on today's topic, you can visit greenpath.com. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Andrew Johnson, the Communications Manager of GreenPath.